What's up YouTube? It's Richard, founder of Short Term Rental University and Airbnb Superhost. Today's video is pretty straightforward. I want to encourage you to figure out what kind of guests you want to attract and help you get them. So in the past, we've touched on some of these topics, so they may sound familiar, but I encourage you to listen to the whole video because some nugget might really resonate. And the first thing is, who's traveling to your town or who's going to stay at your Airbnb? And what I mean by that is it business? Is it vacation? Is it family? Is it events or parties? Are they there to work? Are they there to recreate? Like, who's coming? And I understand that it's not going to be 100% one and zero of another. There's a mix in there. But at the end of the day, it's your business. So try and figure out who you want to attract. And let's just give an example. About a year ago, I was traveling through India with my main man, Fertig, and he set up a bunch of different Airbnbs. And in fact, we filmed a video. Charles, go ahead and link to the video, where I interviewed a superhost in India, and he had a very different take, and that was part of the reason we stayed there, on hosting, and a very different why. So let's use him as an example. There's people that come to India every day. They're there for business, they're there for vacation, they might be there for spirituality, they might be there for the food. There's a million people that came to this town in India. So he could attract all of them, but he didn't. He focused on his why, and he was a very social, gregarious, outgoing host. He loved interacting with people, and it was a shared space, so he had many different rooms and many different people staying there every single night. And that was his why. That's what he loved doing. So in his photos and in his description and everything about the listing, talked about this is a great place to socialize. You'll meet a lot of people. We're going to do family tours. We're going to have parties on the roof at night. We're going to have beer pub crawls, or whatever his language was. But that immediately attracts the people that want to be in India and meeting other people and socializing and drinking beer on a roof. And it actually repels the business traveler who wants privacy and quiet or whatever else, right? So that's a prime example. He took a look at a big, huge universe of vacation travelers and said, this is what I want to do. And that's what he directed, and he's incredibly successful. He's launching his own business. I need to check up with him and see how he's doing, but that's a really easy example. So one of our viewers, CL, she has a lot of people that stay with her and they go skydiving. And so she's geared her entire listing around skydivers and that sort of like outdoorsy, sort of athletic person, and skydiving in particular. And that's the bread and butter of what she does. So again, what is it that you do? Who do you want in your home? Do you want sports fans? Do you want foodies? Do you want people that are really into like the environment? Do you want spiritual people that do yoga? Whatever it is that you like being in and around, highlight that. Attract that niche. There's a saying, the riches are in the niches. Don't try to appeal to everybody, because by doing so, you'll appeal to nobody. So just figure out who you want to talk to and just tell them a story. So I think if you do that, you're going to find that your bookings go up, but more importantly, your satisfaction with being an Airbnb or short-term rental host is going to go up, and so too are the guest experiences, right? You're no longer just selling lodging, you're selling an experience for like-minded people. I think your reviews are going to go up, your ratings are going to go up, and everything is just going to be easier. Now, it's a lot of work to figure out who you want to attract, but I encourage you to do it, and you can do it, so get started. I'd love to hear from you. What is it that you do? How do you differentiate yourself, set yourself apart from the competition, attract the right people? What do you do? Put it in the comments below. If you've enjoyed this video, and I sure hope you have, I've enjoyed making it, please give me the thumbs up. And if you haven't subscribed to the YouTube channel, come on now, let's do this.